All right, welcome everybody to Clown College. My name is Andrew Oxma, and I'm one of your hosts today. Would everybody else like to? Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Well, I'm Shane. We've had this idea of doing a podcast for a while, so
Indeed.
like years. Now's a better
exciting.
time than ever. Yeah.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Rogelio, and I'm a friend of the pod. Yeah. Since before the pod started.
Yeah.
I guess Rogelio Montero.
Yeah.
And I've never done anything relating to content at all. So let's go.
Let's go.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, I'm Sung Ho, and I've known Shane and Andrew for a little while now. I think since middle school, but
Yup.
we didn't really talk. But now's a chance. We're becoming very close, which is really cool, and very honored to be here.
Yeah, we were always just kind of acquaintances. I just remember we would just kind of I would just kind of see you and I'd be like, hey, what's up? It was always pretty chill.
Yeah.
It was great.
To be honest, I'd always wanted to start a podcast.
Yeah.
I thought about starting one with a friend in Australia, where I'm here in North America. So we were gonna call it.
That's a good name.
Thank you.
Dope name. Let's go.
Let's go.
Still use it.
All right. 2 more intros. Let's go.
I guess I'll go. I'm Brandon. I'm friends with Shane. We do Patrick Sports Talk together, which is a sports podcast, which everybody should check out because it's really funny. We also do it with our other friend, Robert. It mostly kind of is just us bickering with each other. And I guess I'm acquaintances with Andrew.
We do.
And then everybody else.
We've had some screaming matches in Among Us. We have played Among Us together a lot.
I think I've played with you. Yes.
Yep.
Probably.
Good old days. Good old days.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. And last but not least,
Hello, my name is Nathan. I don't know what I'm doing here. No, I'm kidding.
Nathan just kind of wandered in and we let him in.
Yeah.
I was just like, hello?
He's actually a
no,
hacker.
Who is he and how did he get in this Discord call?
I'm one of those scam callers. Hello? But I've known Sung Ho the longest out of the group here. This is the first time I'm meeting you, Andrew.
Yeah.
And Rogelio, did you go to Linwood High School by any chance?
I did. Did you?
I think I recognize you. Yeah.
Bruh.
I went by Roger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, what a small
What?
world we live in.
What the hell just
It's actually sick.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen Rogelio because he
Damn.
was 2, maybe 3 classes up when I was, I think, a freshman.
That's
when I
wild.
went
Awesome,
to
like
Linwood
2015,
High
yeah.
School.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
So
I've seen you
that's
like-
crazy.
Yeah.
What an interesting start.
I know.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah, but then so I just met Rogelio, and then I've known Sung Ho the longest here. Yeah, he kind of we were very Asian together.
What did that mean?
Oh,
Nothing better.
no, doesn't get any better than that.
Then and then I met Shane helping out filming one of Sung Ho's movies. So yeah, I don't have much experience in terms of like video production and editing, but I've done some camera work and stuff like that.
Good stuff.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now we got the intros. I say we just hop right into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Woot.
Random question. Oh wait, what's your right? What you going?
I was gonna say, I just realized that I pitched a podcast on a podcast.
You did just pitch a podcast on a podcast. It was a good idea too. I like the name. I really like the name.
Entrepreneur.
I really like the name.
That's deep.
All right, I'm just gonna start off with a random question. Shane,
Yeah.
why don't you tell me what?
Yeah.
Tell me something what's grinding your gears right now? What's making you angry right now? I want to know.
You know what really grinds my gears? No. Honestly,
Copyright.
bad drivers.
Bad, bro.
True.
Can't stand
Bro.
it, man.
Dude.
Oh,
not even bad, but just
sucks.
rude drivers. Like, so
And
earlier
They'll
today,
just randomly bump into you. Who does that?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Who does
And
that?
that's what this podcast is really talking about.
We're
Our
just-
values and how far they've gone. You know what really grinds my gears? When I'm at a public bathroom and what happened to fucking knocking on the door? People are like,
That's me. I'll slide right under. Yo,
yo, straight up.
You know,
I gotta-
There was one time at a Red Robin's. All right, I was taking a quality short kick. You know, I was just sitting there, very situated, very vulnerable.
Oh man.
You know, and
It is a vulnerable time.
The surroundings were all right. The bathroom was, I mean, it wasn't clean, but it was all right. 3 out of 5.
It did the job. It did the job.
Just sitting there.
5.
I was sitting there, just eating my French fries, just going at it.
I mean,
had
yeah.
my Derby and everything. And I was sitting there, I was eating. Suddenly, this 3-year-old kid slides under like a demonic demon
Oh
from
my
like
God.
a horror movie. Just straight slides under. It's just like, are you done?
Oh man.
Yo,
Yeah. No, that's not where it's
Who
at.
kid is this?
Come get your
Who
child.
kid is this?
See, the question is, has this kid never been taught stranger danger? Like,
No, he just straight slips under the stall. Gets into
There's-
the stall with me. He's just
Oh
like,
my God.
Are you done yet? Just stands in the corner like a Siamese twin.
what
And
the
I'm
fuck do you think, child?
Good lord. Good lord.
yeah, it
well,
was
stranger danger
very
doesn't.
terrifying.
Yo, when I was
Because
little,
This is
Yo.
why I don't poop. This is why I don't poop in public.
Yeah,
I like
no.
the comfort and the vulnerability and the safety space bubble of
Bruh.
pooping in my upstairs toilet in the corner next to the stairs.
Yo,
I
the
love
worst
using that.
feeling. You go to a restaurant, right? You sit down to have a nice quality dump, and then the seat's fucking warm.
Yeah.
ew.
That shit makes me sad. That shit makes me. I can't handle that. I can't handle that.
Children aside,
You know what the worst feeling?
oh, go for it. Go. I was just gonna say that
Oh,
people
okay,
in
sorry.
general talking to me in public bathrooms is like a big just downer. You know, it's like I'm not here because
Who the fuck does that?
Yo, back.
Yeah.
Funny story about that.
You
Back
don't
when I
do
was
that.
back when I was in 7th grade, I was in the bathroom, like at the urinal, and I was just taking a piss. This random 8th grader, he's on the other side of the urinals. You know that like rule, the unwritten rule that men have, where it's like every other urinal doesn't actually
Yeah.
exist. Yeah. So he
Yeah.
comes from there's 4 urinals. He slides from the 4th. I'm on the other side. Comes to the other side, kind of leans over the urinal and just goes, "Nice cock." And the best part is, this was before nice cock was an internet joke. That guy, he fucking started it years ago.
Here.
God
That was like
damn.
my first.
Harassment, bro.
That is technically harassment, yeah.
That's
Speaking
straight
of
harassment.
speaking of bathrooms, you know what really bothers me?
What's
Is when
up?
You're on an airplane, when you're on an airplane and you get up to go to the bathroom and there's like 4 people in front of you in
Dude.
the aisle and
Dude.
you're standing there and you're like just waiting and you're waiting. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes go by, and you're still standing there. And then you look up and you realize the fucking person standing in front of you was just standing there with their
Yo.
child stretching their leg.
Dude, I
And
hate
you're
that.
like,
That's happened to
"Oh, are you-
me.
are you waiting?
What?
I hate
Are
that.
you doing something here?
I
Like,
hate that. There was one time I was trying to go into an airplane bathroom one time, and there was this dude just doing fucking jumping jacks in the middle of like the bathroom area. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's ridiculous.
Damn.
They ran out of toilet
mean-
paper, so I'm trying to wiggle the debris out.
Oh my god. Oh god, we're like what, 10 minutes into the podcast and all we've talked about is poop.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. Well, I'll change the subject. I'll go back to my I'll go back to my driving thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of relates to when we were talking about stranger danger, right? Like stranger danger doesn't exist anymore. We have this thing called Uber where
Yep.
you get in a car.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
Yep.
So like if you don't know, you the viewer, I'm an Uber Eats driver, so is Brennan. But like today, it's like I seem to notice it so much when I'm on the road driving for Uber, where there's just a rude driver. So, like today, I cut this guy off and he like honked his horn and flipped me off. It's like, dude, what was that for? Yeah, I'm kidding. But
Now you're the piece of shit who cut him on. It's like, maybe you shouldn't have cut me off, you little bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
but no, it's like I always
But for real though. Don't flip people off because there's these really cool things called guns. No.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't want it, don't flip me up.
I have a bad experience.
With what?
I think.
Sorry, what?
You have a bad experience.
Cut me off.
He like phased off into the
phased
distance and
into
then
the
came
dis-
right back in.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a
No, I was just saying that guns are a scary thing.
They are. They really are.
True.
For sure. I was one of those like little gun nerds when I was a little boy, right? Like I draw guns, I knew all about guns. I had like the illustrated book at Barnes and Noble with all the guns.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've grown up, I'm like, yo, it's I don't really have much to add to that. Guns are scary.
They are. They are.
No,
You draw a couple you draw a couple illustrated gun pictures in high school, and then you get suspended for 3 days. Like,
But what's up with that? What's up with that?
What, they lose their minds.
what's up with that? Yeah.
But everybody loses their minds.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
kind of. Oh, go ahead. Oh, and I was just gonna say, like, it's kind of funny because in movies, like, people are always look all badass, like holding a pistol with one hand. It's like if you ever shot a gun, that's so unrealistic.
It is. It is. It's so.
It'll, like destroy your shoulder and it'll cave your elbow inwards.
Yeah.
I just think of all the
Stomach
videos.
goes to your neck.
I just think of all the videos of like people shooting, going to gun ranges for the first time, and they're like, "Yeah, I want to shoot like a Colt 45 or something," and they just like like fucking smashes them in the face.
Yo.
I saw one video of some dude just like shooting one with like one hand, and it literally just comes back and just pistol whips him in the face. And I'm like,
Jeez.
yeah, more like what would happen rather than the movies where it's like,
I actually I took a trip up to like mountains in eastern Washington. We were visiting my friend's dad, and he had a bunch of guns. He had a lot of guns, and so he took us into the mountains. We were shooting off the guns. He had this scoped rifle. I don't remember what gun it was. It was a scoped rifle, and my dumbass was like, "Ooh, time to scope." Didn't put the stock on my shoulder. Didn't put the stock on my shoulder. Scope comes in and then just like hits me, big circle around my eye. I cut my nose.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh, big oof.
it hurt. It hurt. Yeah, don't be stupid with guns. Learn about gun safety.
You know what really is coming to my mind recently?
What's
I've
up?
been thinking
What's
about,
up?
Like, I've been thinking about how over the past year since everybody's been inside because of the pandemic. Do you think all these companies that have made these like online free-to-play multiplayer games just had these games lined up, just ready to go, or if they were?
They knew.
Yeah.
Think about it. I'm starting to wonder who really is at fault for the pandemic. Is it China or is it video game companies?
Fixed by webcam.
I think it's face mask manufacturers.
They're putting microchips in the masks. Oh,
I think it's big game stonks.
It's Elon
You
Musk.
already know.
Mr.
Among
Musk.
Us.
Wow.
I have a big chunk of stock
Ooh,
in video game stocks.
Dogecoin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
to the moon.
Dude, that thing like blew up.
Yeah.
But it's like big game stonks and
Big
all that
game
stuff,
stonks.
and it's just like I put like decently a good amount of stock into this big game stonks, and then the moment like the pandemic started picking up last year in March, all of a sudden the stock just like the stock skyrockets, and I'm just like, coincidence?
Coincidence.
I think not.
I think not.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a conspiracy.
It is. It is.
Meanwhile, you have freaking Among Us, who I think me and Andrew and Shane have talked about this like a lot, but like, you got Among Us over here that puts out 2 maps and then doesn't do anything for like months.
Yeah. What's crazy though is that game came out in like the early 2018, I think it was, and it just randomly blew up. Like some streamers were like, "Let's play this game," and all of a sudden it just becomes the most popular game ever. It's crazy.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
That is
All right.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Sounds good.
It's a pretty fun game, but like
It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
It's like
It's
with
incredibly
it's like with Fall
infuriating.
Guys.
Yo,
It's like with Fall Guys. Like Fall Guys was the thing for a second.
Yeah.
And then the moment Among Us started coming up, Fall Guys just did not exist.
Well, the thing is,
There can be only one game with bean people.
well, here's the problem. Fall Guys,
Such a
like, they
vicious
didn't
cycle.
have any content to like make it keep going.
No, it was just the same kind of thing. Yeah. What's
yo,
Andrew-
I've been Oh, sorry, go for it.
what's up?
Might I ask why you're?
I was
drinking
gonna say I've been
What?
I've been on the.
Wait, what'd you say? Shane?
I said, may I ask why you're drinking out of a gas can?
It's more capacity, more water. Stay hydrated.
You tell me you actually
Yo,
watched
is
it
that
first.
diesel? Hey, yo, that's my favorite drink.
Yo.
Let's go.
It's the good stuff.
Gasoline.
You go to the Chevron station. You fill it up with the most expensive gas you get there. Sip on that. No, I did watch it.
Joaquin
Hey, big PSA here because I don't want to get like whatever they do to people. Don't drink gas. Gas is not for drinking. This is water. That reminds me. I might have a marker. No. That actually reminds me. Shane, do you remember way back in like high school when we did that show, Test Icicles?
Oh yeah.
And I had washed out a vinegar bottle, and I had put a bleach label on it, and I was drinking that throughout the show. And it's just,
Didn't your cousin also put like a vanilla pudding in a mayo jar?
Yep. She did. Went to the mall and started eating it. It was great.
Oof. Big oof.
There was
Big
one
oof.
time where I took an empty Clorox bottle, just emptied it out, made sure, to rinse it and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I filled it up with my favorite flavored Gatorade. I went to my high school and just started chugging it.
Nice.
The
Yep.
red one?
And
That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
I got suspended for a day.
Oh,
Oh god.
Which is no surprise, really,
God.
because I'm stupid.
How many times were you
But like going
suspended?
back to the gasoline thing,
12 different times.
you should just straight up walk into a BP station and just be like, "Hey yo, get me 2 gallons of the Deepwater Horizon spill, straight up, no rocks, just plain. Put a little bit of ice on it. Put some little bit of some nitroglycerin on it. Fuck it,
Just the
Go-
whole
just
the
go
works.
ballistic.
The works.
Yo,
Walk in,
you
give
remember
me that good.
man.
very specific story, but like I don't know what this popped into my mind. Do you remember? I think it was the year 2014, 2015 at Linwood High School. That dude, I won't mention him by name, but he got hammered, right? He absolutely hammered. Got in an argument.
Define hammer.
Like got in a fight with a police cops hammered. Punched him
Oh
in the
god
face.
damn.
Oh my.
Oh
my.
yes,
Oh my.
I remember that, dude. Like I think
What
I
a-
didn't
what a
witness
legend.
it, but I heard from I heard from stories that it was pretty legendary. Like it's
Yeah,
scripted
he,
into the archaic history of our school, and it's just it's nuts.
Yeah.
I
Speaking.
remember that year, one of my friends in senior year. It's kind of going on the topic of I don't know, getting drunk, I guess, but it was I went with my best friend to prom, as guys, and this is kind of mean, but it was everyone was having a good time, yeah, and then all of a sudden, this guy cut the DJ out, and then he said that he was getting married to a girl, and I didn't witness this happening. I didn't see what happened. I just heard it over the speakers, and then I just turned my head to a split second toward the exit, and I see the guy had picked up the girl and straight tried to Usain Bolt it to the exit,
And he
which was
dropped her.
basically a huge
Sorry.
yes, and he tripped on her and fell. I was just like,
What an
Oh.
epic fail moment.
Oh.
What is it? Is
Jeez.
this Project X or
2015?
some shit? What the fuck?
He had a concussion for a couple days.
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
feel bad for the girl.
I
feel
yeah.
bad for the girl, man.
That's
So,
horrible.
did that happen twice?
Twice?
Wait, what?
So that happened at my prom, and if we're not in the same grade, what year was that? Do you know?
I think it was the 20. I don't know if it was your year or the 2015 or 2016 year, but
Okay,
Yeah, it was-
it had to have been because I'm if that happened twice, it's insane.
Jeez.
There's no way that happened.
There's no way
twice.
that happened twice. That's a once. That's a once in 10 years type thing.
No,
Maybe once in 20.
didn't even have a ring. It's just yo, let's go.
Let's go. We're going.
Out of here, and he was like, ugh.
We're
definition of just jumping too far ahead.
we're doing it like they did in the old days. We don't need anything else.
Run.
It's we
And
do it how we
run.
do on the old days. I'm marrying anyone. I don't care if it's my cousin.
That's Alabama. Actually, no offense to any
there.
Alabama viewers, but you guys are known for fucking your cousins.
Rural Mexico. And 6th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
My second, my last name's Montero. Clan names are still a thing where we're from because it's rural community. Oh, you're from the Montero clan. Anyway,
yeah, that's for the
cousin,
South.
yeah, second cousin of mine, right? I didn't know that his parents were cousins. So when they're doing roll call, they're like, Miguel Montero. His parents gave him the same last name twice.
Oh.
I was like, bro, might as well carry a sign that are like my parents or family members, and that's okay. It was just embarrassing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just wanted, while we were on the subject of schools, I just wanted to bring up another crazy thing that happened. I remember, when I was in school, me and my friends would, we'd huddle up. There was a really, really attractive, young, choir professor, and
all women
high
are
school-
attractive.
Very true,
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
I've heard it a lot from him, and I continue to hear it.
And so we'd all
Go on.
Supporting women, kind of a simp move, am I right? I kid.
Hey, simp is banned. Simp is banned. The word simp is banned.
Oh.
You have to watch your tongue there. Bro.
Oh wait, no, this isn't on Twitch though. This isn't on Twitch though. I mean,
We're not on Twitch.
we're not on Twitch.
Hey, you never know.
Oh.
You never know.
Oh.
So
No,
this-
Jeff Bezos is just gonna come slit my throat tonight, isn't he? Fuck.
Oh my God.
I'm fucked.
This
All right,
teacher,
continue.
The choir teacher, yo, I'd sleep with that teacher
Ooh.
just because high school kids, and given the opportunity, and long story short, a year after I graduated, she actually ended up being with a student and getting caught. She was married.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she was engaged.
Yeah.
Married. So
Fuck.
yeah, that's wild, man.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's really bad.
That's tough.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of school, how are you guys?
I can only imagine. Sorry.
That's good. You're good. You're good.
I was just gonna say real quick. I was gonna say I can only imagine the choir kids what they were probably going through. 'Cause,
Dude.
she was a choir music teacher. So it's just,
They're all screaming in harmony, just fucking.
No. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god. Jeez.
You were gonna say something about school?
Oh yeah. What do you guys? What are you guys thoughts on online school? What are you guys feeling about that?
It's great
Ass.
for math.
Ass.
I think it'd be cool
Well, my bad.
if, in high school, I had the option for hybrid online and in classes for certain classes. I'm slow at math, right?
Yeah.
I'll eventually learn, but certain things require extra time for me, and if I'd been able to do math online in high school, I think that would have been a blessing.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to make
It's-
friends,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no social aspects to it, It's kind of
That's the thing.
that's
It's more convenient, but it's because you don't have to
yeah.
drive to and from whatever.
That is
Yeah.
true. But the issue is yeah.
But you miss the social.
There's no
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to pick up a chick in a discussion board or something? That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not happening. That's not.
Hey,
Hey,
girl, want to Zoom later?
hey, want to zoom? Hey, girl, I like that paragraph. No, it doesn't work. There is.
Didn't somebody in your class try that?
Turn on
No,
the
that
camera
was,
for me, why don't you?
That was it was somebody in our other Discord group was telling us a story about that. I might as well share it, but yeah, they were telling us a story. This isn't a story I heard, but apparently someone in their class did try to pick somebody up in a Canvas discussion board.
What?
But this was before the pandemic. This was
That
before.
reminds me.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Okay, so I took an acting class in my first year of college, and
Yeah.
we were in class. We did acting class, and at the very end, this chick got 2 discussion board pickups from 2 different guys, and it was friggin' hilarious.
Okay.
I was like,
Real
"There's
talk
no
here.
way."
Real talk here.
Look, I gotta give props to the confidence.
They
Like,
tried. They shot their shot.
They
A
shot
lot
their shot.
a lot of people wouldn't
You
have the
know.
balls to do that.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so desperate, though.
Yeah, but like, okay,
know.
real talk
That
here.
just
So
shows that
funny.
you're just
Real
way
talk
too
here.
horny,
Yeah,
and
so-
you can't show it.
Yeah. To all the people.
That just shows you're just too horny.
To all the people who are watching this, the Canvas discussion board is not the place.
Yeah.
Is not the place to get in a relationship. That is the place. No, like
Don't do it.
Or
Canvas
Tinder,
discussion
man.
boards. It is
It's
the
like,
equivalent of talking to a brick wall. When you respond to somebody, nobody's gonna read it. They're not gonna respond to you. They don't care. Okay, you're speaking to a wall. Do not ask people out on a Canvas discussion board. It's bad.
True, yo.
It's
If you're
bad.
that desperate, go out there and get COVID.
If you're that desperate, there's this app called Tinder. I think you do great there. Fucking
Or Grindr,
phenomenal.
not
Yeah, no,
Grindr,
yeah, whatever you want to
No.
use, whatever you want.
whatever
to use.
you're into.
Tinder's
Facebook is the way to go.
yeah,
So-
yeah. Dating apps are
Okay.
they're
Grandparents,
they're
bro.
weird.
We're like-
You guys ever gone on
we're
any of those?
Yeah.
No.
It's a weird place.
I have
Yeah, I've been on
I
there
have
too.
mostly a
Roasted,
missed
I-
experience. So like,
on a dating app. Roasted.
I just got played, outplayed. But yeah,
I have like a pretty like sorry to cut you off. I have a pretty like mostly miss experience with Tinder. So like I got like Tinder like way back. Like I made one in like 2017, 2018, and like since then it's not good.
yeah.
Basically, it's not that great.
All right, let's hear your best
And
pickup
then,
line right
like,
now. Go.
recently-
Best pickup line. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Hey, I like you.
Hey, I
Roll
like
with
you.
me.
There.
hey,
now.
I'd like to be the curry on your rice.
Oh,
So I feel like that. I feel like that's too dirty though. I feel like
you feel like that's too?
one too dirty and two a little bit not only just vague but
Yeah.
disgusting.
I mean, it's Tinder. Like, come on. What are you talking about with too dirty? Like,
Okay, I got a kind of funny story about this. So when I used Tinder back in like high school, like before I graduated, like a year after. But what happened was, I was never like weird or inappropriate or anything on there. I was kind of there just to like talk to people for the most part because I was bored. There was one person who I ran into, and I remember this because it was the only time I ever said anything weird to anybody. But it was so funny. So I matched this chick. I wouldn't really say anybody's name, but I mean, I don't even know who this person is in real life, so it doesn't matter. And it's part of the story. So this chick's name's Tessa, right? And I get this idea in my head, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is great.
That's hot.
No, so I go, I guess threw me up. So I'm going in the chat, right? And the pickup line I used, and I'm just gonna say, there was a positive response to this. So please don't call me a predator. But the line I used was, I guess you could say I'm kind of like Loki because he's after the Tesseract and I'm after Tessa's rack. That was so bad, dude. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you
Bro,
say?
she got hyped.
Where's the
She
positive
got
feedback?
hyped. She was like, nobody's ever used my name in a pun before. And I was like, let's go. That could have gone so much worse.
Oh, no.
Oh my fucking god, my camera stopped recording. I'm gonna get up and fix that. Hold up.
man.
Hey, but on the plus side though, like, I mean, that could have worked both ways because, you know, if she's a nerd, you know, and she's possibly kind of delving a little bit into the realm of MCU, you know, because MCU
Yeah.
was just starting out. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if she got that reference, you know,
Yeah.
you could have gotten in the bag for
That's
sure.
true. That's true.
Or she was just glad that somebody used her name in a picture. Oh no, the camera fell.
Oh, the
That's
camera!
true,
I
yeah.
hit the. It's all good. Oh my god.
Everyone-
It's all good. It's all. Oh my god, I gotta lean down. You know what? Whatever. I'm just sitting here. That's not even the camera I'm using, so who cares?
You know what sucks now about Tinder though is that now it's like if you want to see a match or if you want to see a certain match, you have to pay for something called I think Tinder Plus, or it's like you have to pay $6.99 a month. So it's just like, wow, you're telling me I have to drop 6 bones just to
Nah.
find true love? Wow, this is some bullshit.
Tell
Yeah.
you what, this is free, right? Go on to any website you'd like. Eventually, you're gonna come across the 11 hot singles in your area.
Big brain. Big
Big
brain.
brain time.
So I'm a little bit impatient.
So this is for everyone. Tying it back up to the whole shoot. You miss every shot you don't take. So as I elaborated in my clever roast of Andrew, his sister and I are dating. We've been dating for 4 years now, and so. I liked her. We had English together. I liked her, and she liked me.
This is a good
We
story.
both liked each other, right? But we were too. Thank you. But we were too shy to talk to one another. I remember there was this one day. I was like, "All right, last day of the class." Well, not last day. I ended up dropping the class, but I was like, "All right, my last day here. I'm gonna go talk to her." And then as we're walking out, she's walking out with a guy, and I'm like, "Oh. That must be, her boyfriend or something." And class is over, and I don't really think of it. And 6 months later, we match on Tinder. It was wild. Like you guys, I was having,
shit!
Yeah,
That's crazy. It's crazy.
What's crazier is I wasn't.
That's like, what are the odds?
I wasn't having any luck either because. Most people, I don't know, most people think I sound really boring over the phone. Like when I'm texting, even Deanna told me that I sound way different. She went out with me because she knew me beforehand, and she's like, I know this guy. But yeah, I had actually, I no luck too, so I was like, you know what? I want to meet older, I guess? I don't know. And so I upped my age limit thing. And for some reason, her account was set at age 29 or something like that.
Dang.
Oh.
So just so many things had to go perfectly right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She walked into that English class on accident. She was supposed to be in the one right next to it, happening at the same time.
Jeez.
She liked it so much, she just switched. So yeah.
Dang.
And
That's nuts.
2 years later, here I am recording a podcast. So.
Hey. That's crazy.
As a wise man once said in Princess Bride, "Woo love."
Woo wow.
Oh, man.
Love.
I remember, I think the first time I met you, Roger, was when we were doing that thing where Andrew dressed up as a giant chicken and ran around Edmonds and pied
At the
people.
beach, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, Andrew's the living embodiment of a Family Guy character.
I'm the giant chicken. I just need a.
Look, I need a video of Andrew fighting Shane Shane's Peter, Andrew's the giant chicken.
Oh my god.
Needs to happen.
This I kind of like the sound of
I
this.
kind of we have to choreograph it because if we actually fought, I'd probably severely injure you.
No, yeah.
A low budget Godzilla movie, not Godzilla, but a monster movie. Yeah, giant chicken. I want to be Pickle Roger.
Pickle Roger. I'm Pickle Roger.
Pickle Roger.
Who you guys rooting for? King Kong or Godzilla? Who you going for?
Oh,
The big old lizard.
The big old lizard.
Bro,
Let me tell you
Kinda
something.
making
it's not even a question.
They're kind of making it seem like
It's
Godzilla's
not
the
even a
bad
question
guy.
because
I know.
Yeah, it is. I love.
radioactive turds.
It's true. I love Godzilla. Godzilla is probably my favorite monster, right? But monkey.
you know what's cooler than Godzilla?
Monkey.
Mecha Godzilla.
Monkey.
Mecha Godzilla is way
Monkey.
cooler than Godzilla.
Okay, you already know that neither of them are. I know this. I can almost certainly say this. Neither of them are gonna die. They're both worth too much money.
Yeah.
Too much.
They're gonna pull a Batman v Superman.
I was gonna say
I
that.
fucking hate that movie. I
They're gonna do
hate
the
Batman v
Batman,
Superman
Wait.
so much.
Have any of you guys actually
They're
seen
gonna both say their mother's name is Mothra.
Mothra? Where did you learn that name?
Have you seen? Wait, Brennan, have you seen the extended cut of Batman
No.
v Superman though? Like the Snyder cut?
No.
It's actually a lot better.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if Sung Ho or
I have. It's better,
Fixes
but
the
it's
tone.
still
It's not-
I'd
it's
still
not
like
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not
but
great,
it
but it
fixes
is
the
better.
tone in some scenes.
Yeah.
I'm honestly curious about the Snyder cut of Justice League.
Mm.
Yeah.
Isn't it coming out soon?
Yeah.
next month.
Coming out, I think March 18th.
It's rated R.
Damn.
Ooh,
Damn.
R.
It's rated
Have you-
R.
It's for
And
big
Jared
boys.
Leto's Joker
It's
is
for big
returning.
boys.
Yeah.
Except they like complete. Apparently,
So-
they like released screenshots of like Jared Leto's his Joker. They like changed his makeup completely.
He looks a
which-
little better, in my opinion.
Yeah, he looks more like the Joker from the comics. Like,
I
Yeah.
feel like honestly, they just copied his look from because like
Heath
Warner
Ledger.
Brothers just saw Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It's just like, okay, fix that.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the stupid grills, fix that. And it was
Yeah.
just like,
The damaged
what?
tattoo.
Are you kidding me?
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. That movie. I could like when I was watching, I was like, this movie is so good. But I personally just it made me so uncomfortable. I just
Yeah,
could
it
not.
made me
I
so
didn't like it. I could
uncomfortable.
not watch it. I was just like,
Oh, because there was
I'm
that
not-
guy
I'm
in the
not down
theater
with it.
behind you.
Yeah, okay. When
Like,
I was
laughing
at, so
maniacally.
like you guys have seen. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it, right? You know what goes on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the part where he smothers his mother with a pillow. There's a guy behind me in the theater, and he's just like, ah! I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this. I was like, I'm like, oh shit! What? Where's my escape route? I need to go. I'm scared. I was scared.
concerning,
I was
dude.
scared. But there's a part where he stabs like one of his friends in the eye with a pair of scissors, and the guy in the back is just crying as if he just watched the funniest thing he's ever seen in his life. I'm just like, oh my god.
That's the thing, because like there are some movies where, or like with Joker especially, where it's just like people are clapping and like at parts where like as a character he's like coming out of the shell,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Like-
but like for me, I felt just really conflicted because, okay, yeah, the movie is setting up for you to feel conflicted and feel on his side, but the things that he's doing regardless is still pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like
I
a
don't
total-
know if you should be
Jackson
clapping at that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I'm not
film,
trying to be a triggered SJW or anything.
No,
like that.
yeah. Like I watched
What does mean?
Social Justice Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was Street Journal Wall.
Street Journal Wall.
I watched
Kind of the
Joker-
opposite.
I watched Joker at home on on a streaming service because the moment I saw the trailer for that film, I was like, I don't want to see this movie in theaters because I don't know what type of fucked up person is going to
Yeah.
go see this movie.
Me and
I
me and
wanted to
Roger.
die in a movie theater.
Me and Roger saw the movie together in theaters. It was weird. I think my sister was there, and so was Joseph. But it was kind of a weird movie. But I actually snuck like 10 burritos and 40 Dino Nuggets into the theater. Like we brought the bags, and I was just
Nice.
eating burritos. It was great. I swear, one day.
Passed 100%
100%. One day, I have said this before. I've said this once. I've said this before. There will be a day where I sneak an entire rotisserie chicken into a movie theater. I'm gonna do it.
I thought you already did that.
Not yet. I have to. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it for Endgame.
Put it in a baby stroller.
Just actually cook the rotisserie chicken in the theater. Just like go to a
Oh.
dark corner, just like,
Yup.
start cooking it real quick.
Light a
Yeah.
fire.
Yup.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And Luke turns around, you just see Andrew just like,
I'm just like, hey, we're roasting the chicken.
You got the
Hey,
meal
hey,
and
hey,
everything.
hey, yo, the pizza here. The pizza here.
His eyes glow red. He just turns around like, ah.
Leave me alone.
His eyes are glowing red, just like. like,
Oh man,
No, it's just like they turn around. He's just like Nani,
Nani.
Nani.
you just hear on the radio, just like I feel so bad for the people who are like come to clean it up, and it's just like it's just like they're radioing on they're radioing on the radios, and they're just like, yeah, some guy just ate a big ass rotisserie chicken in the corner of the theater. I'm gonna need like another 15 to clean up the territory.
and then the guy on the other end's like, "Oh man, not again, dude."
He lit a campfire on the floor.
Some dude just butchered a pig in here.
I have
Stuck a skewer from its ass
I
to
have
its
an
mouth and roasted it. No. All right, go ahead.
I have an active job. Well, before COVID started, I had an active job working in a movie theater, and it's a really I mean, me being a fan of movies, I really like the job because, like, you know, it's kind of rewarding. You know, I like movies, you know, so it kind of just makes sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, I mean, I try to keep I you know, it's not that bad, but there are some days where it's just like, you know, you have to deal with, for example, like clogged toilet, like because the theater in particular that I work at it's like I think 23 or 24 years old, and it's I mean it's not that bad, but it's aging a little bit. Like you can see with the off-colored like themes of the auditorium and like the lights and stuff like that, and it's like our theater really shows its true colors, especially when we're like super busy. So like for example, Endgame. Thank goodness I wasn't working.
Oh god, that'd be
like,
horrible.
I I worked opening preview night, so it's like typically like the day before an opening day of a really popular movie. The day before is typically like they'll be like for like big time companies like Amazon or Microsoft, and this is literally our theater again is pretty old, and as well as our like appliances, as we say, so like our popper that we use to make the popcorn and stuff like that. And this was December 2019 when Rise of Skywalker was coming out. Regardless if it's good or bad, it was still a pretty big movie. And our fryer that we use to make like our hot foods and stuff like that. First of all, our popper, an hour into like us making stuff, like we've had instances of our popper malfunctioning before. There was one instance where when Rogue One happened, our popper just straight blew up.
Jeez.
It just combusted.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we actually had to end up running across the street to the local like Regal and asking them if we can bag popcorn and run it across, keep it warm.
Jeez.
And
Jesus.
thankfully that didn't happen with Rise of Skywalker, thankfully, but our poppers were like they were starting to malfunction a little bit. They were leaking like popcorn seed oil, and with our fryer, we actually had to have someone actually physically keep the door closed because there is excessive amounts of heat spewing out of like the door itself that we use to close when we're like cooking food and stuff.
Lost 3 fryers
And-
that day.
Yeah.
3
I
cooks.
lost 3 arms that day.
Oh my god.
Well, we haven't lost lives, but we've lost skin. Let's just say
Oh.
it's like
Oh.
we've
Jeez.
burnt our hands excessively. And the process of cleaning the fryer, there was one time where actually, because like every Thursday we have to clean the fryer, and there was one day where like we got a new fryer and we thought, yeah, okay, fryer's gonna be so simple and easy to operate. The fryer is more complex than like a Tesla. There's so many moving parts.
Oh
There's
man.
so much instructions. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese because Chinese typically it's like sub-complicated, but when it's Japanese or German, you know it's complicated, especially if it's Japanese. And
Jeez.
when we actually had to look up the instructional videos, I think it wasn't even in English. It was in Japanese, so we're just like, yeah, it's Japanese.
We'll just figure it out,
Yeah.
guys. If
Dang.
it breaks, it breaks.
I remember
Nothing we
this
can do
summer,
about
like,
it.
There was one day where, because like the process of like, because every night when we're closing, we have a procedure of cleaning it out and stuff like that, and there are like many hoses to turn and stuff like that. So, in the process of the oil, because it's like under the fryer, the process of it cooling down, it takes a while. So I wasn't really thinking that straight. So I just came in. I just really wanted to get it done and just go home early. So I turn on the hose and I'm just drilling it, and there was like excessive like buildup of oil left in it. And I didn't realize that at the time, so I just opened the hose, and both my hands were conveniently like, I didn't have any safety gloves on, dummy, and then
Oh no! Oh
like
no!
they were both like coincidentally under the hose that had the buildup, and excessively like, when it's cooking, the oil is at least 250 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, or like it's basically pretty hot, and my hands were both conveniently under it, and the moment I opened that hose, just it was still pretty hot. It was just hot, steamy oil just went on my hand,
Oh,
and it
oh,
took
that
me a
sounds-
second to realize it because I thought it was cold.
Oh.
Immediately, I felt the heat, and I was like,
jeez.
ah!
Ugh.
Like the first thing immediately I did was I went to the sink, and the hoses are broken. So in some instances, there will be one day where it's like all warm water or all cold water. And when you get all warm water, it's pretty rare, like it's sporadic, especially when we're cleaning dishes, which is such a pain. And by coincidence, somehow, the water was all warm, just that 1 in a million.
Ugh.
Rub the dirt.
It's
in it.
everything
Damn,
bad.
Like I put cold water, it steams out warm water. It's like, ah, ooh.
You know you're in trouble
like-
when something's so warm that it's cold.
Jeez.
At
Might as well
first.
just quit for the day. Just be like,
Yeah.
yep,
That's
it's a
what
1 in a
happened.
million
Okay.
chance that it's
That's
warm. I'm
basically
leaving.
What?
happened.
What
That's
is?
basically what happened. I literally just like went up, like I had to like use my elbows to open the door, and I
Ugh.
just went up to the manager's office, and I just showed my hands. It's like, can I go home now? Like,
Please.
I can't do anything.
Oh my god. Yo, what is up with
Yeah.
like movie theater snacks? Because there was one time, I don't remember. I think it might have been for Avengers Endgame. So I went to the theater and I was buying for me and my friend. I bought 1 water bottle and 2 chocolate milks. And they were like, I get up to the place. I'm like, oh, here you go. The guy's like, yeah, that'll be $22. I'm sitting there like, I'm sitting like, what the fuck do you mean $22?
That's how they make all their money.
I know that's how they make all their money, but it's like, what the $22 for 2? I could buy that for like $3 somewhere else. That's
I
insane.
remember. I
Yeah,
remember
one
I
thing
went to
one
the
thing that
movie-
really blows my mind is just how expensive like the small. First of all, like our theater, like in terms of offering the smallest size popcorn, it's not small. It's a pretty decent
Yeah.
bag. And it's like somewhere in the range of like I think $7 or $8, and that's like after tax. And then it's just like, why?
That's
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
And it's basically incentive for these movie companies to offer up their rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like you'll get a discount, but it'll just be like maybe 20 to 30 cents off the price. So it's just like,
Oh no.
Speaking of
what?
you working at the movie theater, I remember this summer we were talking about. If you don't know, me, Andrew, and Nathan, Sung Ho, a couple other people, are doing this comedy movie. And Roger will be in it
Yeah,
too,
Roger's in
actually.
it. Oh, what do you mean if we don't know? We haven't told anybody. No one knows.
Well, like
Nobody
on
knows
Inst-
except
Nobody
us.
knows.
No. How do you know?
Well,
Oh.
no, like on Instagram and stuff. We
Oh, that's fair.
about it
That's
a
fair.
little
We
bit.
have we've
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah.
it. We've mentioned it here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, so we're gonna try and get it in theaters. I remember I was telling Nathan, I was like, it's gonna be really weird if you're still working at the theater at that time, and that movie gets in the theaters, and then people just be walking out. They'll be like, "Wait."
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
This guy.
Hey, wait.
Especially considering like the last thing that you see of
No,
Nathan's
that-
character.
Actually, be pretty cool because it'll be like,
What is the last thing? Actually, we know no spoilers. No spoilers.
Think about it. Think about it in the car before they.
oh,
After.
Oh no! Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, nobody knows. Legit, nobody knows why we're freaking out right now. Oh
You will in
god.
about a year when the
Oh
movie comes
my
out.
god. Nobody knows. Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
They'll be like, hey, you played Ty.
Oh.
Wow, you played Tyler. Wow.
Oh.
be like, you sick fucking piece of shit.
You sick bastard. Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh no!
Anyways,
Yeah, that.
Squad.
Yeah.
Now, this is sad, but I must dip out.
Who's this gonna be like?
I must. So
Dip
I'll-
out. Yeah, we are getting. We're at about.
I think-
we're
yeah, I
about
gotta
50
go
minutes
as well,
right now, so I
actually.
think we're
Yeah.
probably gonna wrap it up.
It's a good.
Alrighty.
Good pilot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Follow
So
us. I think
Good
we should
taste
end
of
with
what
a
this will
shout
be.
yeah. All right. Well, I guess
Sorry
so
if I
that's
took too much of your time. Talking.
no worries. It was a
No.
it was a very intense story.
It was
Looks like
pretty
there's a
much
lot of OSHA
freestyle, yeah.
All right. So what I think this is going to be going up on
Oh yeah.
Saturday, either Saturday or Tuesday. I haven't picked yet. But whatever day it is, it's going to be up again next week, so be sure to come back next week for
Yeah.
more of our weird antics.
Yep.
Anyways, that'll be
And,
it. Oh, what's up, Shane?
I was gonna say, and just check out all of our
Where's this gonna be
individual
up on?
projects.
Oh,
And
sick.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody's links will be down in the description below, as well as in the channel description. So if you want to go check out anybody individually, they're all over there.
Follow me
Yep.
on Instagram, not a pirate arg.
There goes my webcam, but we're done, so it doesn't matter. Hey, you guys, you can see the hole in my ceiling. There's supposed to be a light. There is no light. All right, well, that seems like a pretty good place. So yeah, thank you all for watching.
Oh, shit.
Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed it.
There's
The
a
smash-
wiring. What the
It
fuck?
is. It's because the people who built my house fucked up
Looks
so
like a
bad.
spider.
It does, right?
Nice.
Nobody.
It really does look like it. Yeah.
Nobody on the podcast can see it right now because it's a different camera. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and yes, we will be back with
For
more
time.
of the podcast. Also like it because I'm really trying to plug myself here.
Please.
Please,
Subscribe
please,
to my OnlyFans.
please. Oh yeah, don't forget about that one. Don't forget about that one. All right,
But
cut,
yeah,
Yeah.
cutting it off. We're done. We've been outroing for too long.
Alrighty.
All right, bye.